Hello everyone, I'm Krishna Priya, audiologist and speech language pathologist. This year, March 3rd being World Hearing Day, it is my duty as an audiologist to spread awareness about the unheard part of hearing problems and its solutions. My sincere request to you all to listen to this entire AV to understand the motto of this campaign.
Everyone knows about hearing loss and to an extent about hearing aids too. But not many people know the problems of those who are not rehabilitated on time and reasons behind it, which totally disrupts the quality of life. Starting with newborns. Technology has advanced so much that the newborns can be screened for hearing when just 3 days old. But the problem starts when the parents skip the mandatory hearing screening. And unfortunately, the newborn possibly has a hearing loss. The hearing loss, which can be identified that early, will be noticed only around 2.5 to 3 years, or even goes up to 5 to 6 years of age. And babies with one sided deafness will be identified even later only through their speech difficulties. The critical years, that is, the first 3 years, which is very important for language development, is lost. The fundamental language is lost. But if they had only undergone hearing screening and if the hearing loss was identified by 1 month of age, the baby would have been rehabilitated as early as 3 months old. Speech stimulation given by 6 months of age, they would match their peers in kindergarten level and very easily be integrated in normal school. Parents are always under the assumption that hearing impaired babies are born only for hearing impaired parents. Not necessarily. Hearing impaired babies are also born to hearing parents. Next, I have a shout out to all the youngsters out there. Music induced hearing loss. Something new, isn't it? Listening to music that exceeds 85 decibels for a prolonged period of time causes music induced hearing loss. Solution for this: listening devices no more than 4 hours per day at 70% volume or 90 minutes per day at 80% volume. Wearing of over the ear headphones are advised because of noise cancelling features, which reduces the necessity to increase volume. Noise induced hearing loss. If people are exposed to loud sounds continuously for long duration, causes high frequency hearing loss. Noise induced hearing loss is irreversible and progressive if not taken care. Solution for this: wear hearing protection devices. Working people also use Bluetooth sets to attend their business calls. When you attend business calls while traveling or in a noisy environment, you invariably increase the volume of your earphones, which directly damages your hearing. My advice is, please attend your business calls in a comparatively less noisy environment. The most difficult age group for acceptance of hearing loss and treatment of hearing loss is the middle-aged people. The reasons are very surprising. The stigma of hearing loss associated with aging, hearing loss and wearing of hearing aid being bullied, fear of not being accepted by peers, fear of losing their jobs. They are generally judged as introvert or of aloof people. See, technology has advanced so much that you can hardly see the hearing aids and can be operated with the help of mobile apps, and there is no necessity to compromise their quality of life. The last category is the senior category. The problem here is they totally have acceptance of the problem, but they feel it's totally unnecessary to wear a hearing aid after a point of stage in their life. But what happens? They get into social isolation, depression, cognitive decline, and dementia. Even though they have only 50% of the problem, 50% of the problem will be for the partners and caretakers because they have to really make a big effort to convey a simple information.
So, my message is for two categories of people, one with hearing problems and the general society who see people struggling with hearing problems. So, my message to the people with hearing problems: never ever hesitate or be reluctant to come and get your hearing screened whenever you have the slightest of doubt that you have a hearing problem. We audiologists always have a personalized solution for all your problems. And my message to the general society is we have more work to do. We should speak more about hearing loss, frequently about hearing loss, loudly about hearing loss, and normalize the term. So, are you with me to spread this message?